Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. So, today we're gonna go ahead and carry on with the helping with Bitter Springs, meaning these two quests here. Meaning we have to go to the Crimson Caravan Company, and yeah, let me see the other one. The other one is closer, so let's go doing that one first. Camp Golf and Camp McCarran. So, yeah, right, we can't fast travel for here. We gotta get out of here. Here we are. And yeah, let's go to Camp Golf first. Let me see. I just want to check the Veronica triggers. Do you? It's in Camp McCarran, one of them. So yeah, I don't remember how many we need, but yeah, it's not. Oh God, it's a bit harder to yeah, it's this direction. It's a bit harder to mess up than Boone since it's not directly tied to any quests. Just entering locations and talking to people for the first time and whatnot. And luckily, the people we need to talk to are in Vegas, or at least in the region before Vegas. So we're kind of good on that front. What weapon do I have right now? Oh yeah, we don't want that one. I don't want to waste ammo for that. Let's keep the 9mm for now. There we go. Climb that. I think you can see it all the way over there. Or maybe it's that one. Actually, yeah, it's that one. Camp Golf is there. There we go. Lake Las Vegas. Kind of funny that they didn't change the name for that. Like calling it Lake New Vegas or something. Right? Let me actually check if there are no bottle caps near. There actually are. In the house resort, on top of the dresser. Okay, there are 3 of them. Actually, I think we might be able to finish the grab the 50. We need finish up the 50 we need from this. Also, yeah, I think in this one there's a bit of a funny interaction with Chez La Femme perk here. Let's just finish up this quest here. This, or at least this part of the quest, and then we can do that. That way. Yep. Or I don't think I think it's in Camp McCarran. Kind of hard to tell. Honestly, these all look a bit the same. Hey, buddy, wake up.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
How'd you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. They've gotten soft with no action.
Funny, I thought this was where they sent washouts and losers.
Yeah, well, somebody has to wrangle those washouts and losers. Somebody's got to turn them into a real fighting force.
Sounds like a little disappointed in troops.
Disappointed. We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Yikes. Maybe I can help them, help you whip them into shape?
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
Alright. And that's the other quest we have. Flags of our follow-ups. Captain Gill's Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
Hey, you're a damn fine soldier, and word on the grapevine is that you're already some kind of hero. You got yourself a deal.
Nice. You like serving in the army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
You joined at 16 when you're still a sergeant?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join up to drive a desk.
Okay, makes sense. Alright, so we got another quest going over there. Let's just go into the resort, which I'm pretty sure is that big area over there. And grab the 3 bottle caps. Might as well get this quest tagged here. Yeah, they're mostly in their sleeping quarters right now. Makes sense, right? Right. Alright, where's the entrance? Probably that way.
Hey.
Hey. Entrance. Be kind of weird to just to make the entrance on the opposite side. That's a giant pipe of water, probably for Vegas. Or they did not did they not put any entrances in this place? That would be kind of weird, right? Ah, it's over here. Okay, it makes sense. So overlooking the ocean. I suppose still a pretty weird location, but whatever. Click the autosave there, and let's see. The bottle caps are located. Damn, this one. Alright. The bottle caps are located in. Come on. There we go. On top of some dressers. On the first room to your right after going to the rightmost stairs. Alright, let's go. This one. Oh, yep. Oh, you can see one. No. There we go. You can see the ones that we don't steal. Are the ones kind of sucks that we kind of have to basically be precise. There we go. That's two. And the third one on dressers on either side of a bed in the dressers, or maybe another one here. There you go. I think that's all of them. Let's see. Yep, there we go. We got all of them. Nice. Actually got more than enough. Let me actually take a look. Alright, we just need to, I guess talking to the, guy didn't actually, oh yeah, there's the, we killed you, haha. Talking to the guy didn't actually, this is also a golf cart, kind of funny. Talking to the guy didn't give us the quest. We have to actually go to the Sunset Sarsaparilla, factory to get the quest, but we already have the bottle caps, so we don't need to worry about that anymore, which is great. But less of a distraction. Alright, let's wake up these soldiers at the middle of the night. Try to whip them into shape. Misfits, huh? Luckily, they're all in the same place, so we can just see what they're all about.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
That seems highly illogical.
There we go.
What reason would he have for doing that?
He thinks you might respond better to someone who isn't an authority figure.
This is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy
for the love of
pension.
Maybe I can help out?
And how would you propose accomplishing such a goal?
It occurs to me I might cheat.
An intriguing proposition. Company readiness reports are logged on the computer systems at the resort. If you hack the system, you could alter our records. Such an attempt, however, is likely to thwart efforts to motivate the squad to do actual work. If such is your goal, you should look elsewhere.
Maybe I'll ask around a little more instead.
As you...
Alright, goodbye. Let's talk to everyone else before,
Hello?
we cheat our way there.
Oh shit, here comes the brown noser. What you want?
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad back in shape.
No, I'll tell you what this squad needs. A healthy dose of angry juice.
Angry juice?
Psycho, the big red
Of course,
one.
you want
I used to
drugs.
run with the fiends. I still got the
Of
hook.
course.
Smuggle some in and you'll see an improvement.
We still haven't ran up with the fiends, but yeah, they're pretty pieces of shit. We're gonna exterminate them when we get the chance later. Okay, let's talk to others first. Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering. You dig?
Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
Also, what's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the Boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Okay. What can you tell me about Camp Golf?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
Why are you here in the first place?
Shit, honey, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the N.C.R.
Yep.
At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
Honestly, that makes sense. Alright, let's one more... No, there's two more to talk to.
Y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
Sergeant McCready asked me about the shape.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
Human niceness?
That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So you think I should find a way to convince the misfits to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
Let's ask around first. Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared.
Uh-huh.
I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Then why are you here in the army? It's like one of the main things is hurting other people. What can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Nothing about Mags, then. Tell me about a little more about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my two sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
And why? What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
For now. Why did you join the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years
That
back.
makes more sense.
Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Right, let's keep going. Right, see ya. One last to talk to.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish... Wow! The big celebrity down here with the common troopers. What can I do for you?
Yeah, we're just being called celebrity because we have a pretty respected reputation with the N.C.R. Alright, so what are your options?
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching rad roaches to march in formation.
It can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
Let's try and... Oh, no other talk. Okay, let's go for your plan, buddy. Like, practicing is all good, but if you're being a dick to each other, if not being a unit, then that's pretty much all moot.
Sure are a big old hero.
Alright, I thought about you said about basic human niceness.
You did?
Let's try them.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't know what I'm saving. This doesn't do anything since the dialogue options aren't chance-based in this game.
Wow!
Alright, about those... wait, tell me more about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up,
Oh,
took my
okay.
shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
New Reno is basically, from what I remember in Fallout 2, New Reno is basically what Vegas is here. It's basically just a gambling den. How come we didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the N.C.R. army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
Well, maybe if you try to lead by example instead of tearing them down.
You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
How did you end up here?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Why did you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Okay. Goodbye. Okay, so we got Mags. Let's talk about with Raz here.
Oh shit, here comes the
Oh, your squad mates. That's charming. It's good to know team building's alive and well.
Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot.
It really isn't that hard. It's just 40 speech, so we're good on that. And you're the last one.
You've managed to become extraordinarily well liked by the top brass.
Right. Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure
Yeah, this guy's a
on
nerd.
space, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Since you're so respected, you may help this unit get into shape.
You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit, it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
Okay, how's a guy like you end up in the army?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Okay, see ya. Alright, buddy, I think it worked. Let's see.
Y'all sure are big old...
How's your human access working out?
Boy, the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay.
Nice. There we go. Nice, easy quest. Let's talk here to the, let's just grab our thing here. Let's talk to the good old sergeant here and see if he has anything to say about that. No, he's not here. Okay. I guess we just keep going then. Anyways, world map over here, Cap McCarran, and it's in the this little area here of Cap McCarran. I guess we have to walk there. All right, let's go. Luckily, it's not that far. We have a road here to go. The other one is pointing me to Camp Forlorn Hope. So yeah, let's just go here. It's closest. I am going the right way, right? Yeah, I'm actually just gonna put a marker here just so it's easier to me to see which direction I'm going. Oh, there's a few enemies over there. I wonder what they are. Luckily, we're pretty far away from things like death claws and whatnot. The worst things we're gonna get here are casted doors, which honestly, depending on who you talk to, could be worse than death claws or not. Enemies are here. Then again, the thing of having ED is you can see. It's just fucking night stalkers. Oh no, it's coyotes. Okay. Night stalkers and coyotes are kind of look the same, so it's kind of hard to see.
Come on.
Oh, let's make Veronica punch them to death. Yeah, coyotes are pretty easy to deal with. Nothing all that dangerous. Night stalkers are a bit tougher since they have more health and whatnot. I thought this was a cave. I can put the gun away. Now let's go up here. Normally, if you try to stick by the road, there's not going to be any like enemies and whatnot. It's mostly when you go off track, like I'm doing right now, you're going to be fighting a lot more. But that's mostly alright if you want to get XP. This game is a lot less chaotic than Fallout 3. The random encounters aren't that random. And yeah, there you go. We're getting closer and closer to Vegas. Let's just drop down here. There we go. Which honestly, it's a bit of a shame that the random encounters aren't like Fallout 3's, because I quite like them. They were very chaotic. We have enemies fighting other enemies, which it was a hell of a mess, but an enjoyable mess, I guess you could say. Anyways, where are we? We're almost there. We're pretty close to Vegas at this point. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I think I can see the this wall here is where the camp is. Also, you can see the monorail there. It's gonna be important for a different quest. You can enter New Vegas if you can get to the monorail. You can sneak into that place, or if you have enough how do you say, enough reputation with the N.C.R, you can just ride it. Or if you actually join the N.C.R, another one of those is also a possibility. You can just travel directly there, because otherwise you have to like pay a entry fee to Vegas. But you can just skip that mostly if you use the monorail there. So yeah, remember that we're talking about concrete and mining concrete and whatnot. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they were just using it to build or at least repair this wall. They haven't finished yet, but still. That isn't part of the N.C.R, so they aren't using that. This is a refugee camp, I guess you could say. Then we really went to the worst possible place, huh? Now we have to go all the way around. Anyways, there's the sign. The New Vegas sign we saw in the intro. Also, it's kind of hard. I don't think you can see it from here. Oh, hey.
The Crimson Caravan's the biggest merchant outfit in the wasteland.
Yeah. You can sort of see in the O, there's a smiley face there. Let me see if I can get another, I don't have a sniper, right? And I threw away the binoculars. This one has a scope. You can see over there, there's a smiley face in the O, which is kind of a funny thing there. Alright, let's get the 9mm in. There we go. Alright, Camp McCarran, finally. Let's get in. Alright, this is also a place where Veronica gets a dialogue trigger. We just have to enter the terminal. This was an airport, or at least a military airport, I'm pretty sure. Since there's a terminal there. Oh. No, this is the one with the funny Chez la Femme dialogue interactions. We're just gonna do that one before we talk to the people there and do the quest. Alright, terminal.
There's a lot more troops here than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
There you go. We need to for her to finish the quest. The
You can't
dialogue.
help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth. No real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
The Brotherhood is living in the past. Eventually, they'll have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
Right. Alright, so that's one trigger. We don't know what other triggers are gonna... I don't remember how many we need. But, yeah, probably 3. It's normally just rules of threes. Anyways, that's the president, Kimball. You can see over there. Anyways...
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here.
Oh, nice.
We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Alright, that's actually perfect. Captain Gills at Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
I appreciate your concern for Bitter Springs. You've already been quite helpful to the N.C.R. I suppose it's only right to return the favor.
I'm here to provide support. Is there anything you might be help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
You seem calm, given the things are that bad, as bad as they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Yeah, I could look into the leaking N.C.R. intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
What challenges does the N.C.R. face here?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our 2 main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
I bet I could make the Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Alright, who are the fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll go to Vault 3 and see if I can find your ranger.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
You're right. How are things going in the N.C.R. around here?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. That's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
Okay. What's Captain McCarran's role in the N.C.R. operation?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Okay. What else? Are things mostly quiet between here and them?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
Okay. See ya. Alright, I guess we can, since we're here, we might as well get the, put a spell on you. Let me actually check something. Actually, the world map I need. This one. There we go. I need to check where we are in the map, just to check. Whoops. Right, let me just see. The squiggly thing is over here. There's the Repcom headquarters there. Huh. Yeah, for some reason, this quest is not showing up here for some odd reason. Nope, that's the boomer. Oh, unless they put around here. Let me see, actually. Nope, that's Forlorn Hope. That's Fort West Side. Ah, there it is. Okay, just put the thing another way. Okay, so there are more. Don't hurt anyone. Whitewash. Put a spell on you, and freeze stands in the grass. There are a lot of quests here in here. Yeah, as you can see, this game has a little bias for the N.C.R, which makes sense, right? I mean, you're not exactly gonna get invited to do Legion quests. There was one Legion quest, we kind of missed it since Boone started shooting everyone. Honestly, yeah. We're not gonna side with the Legion anyway, so it's all good. I think the guy's below us. I think this would actually put us into another quest, actually. Yeah, it just snowballs, because we're gonna start getting quests left and right here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
I'm wrong, it's not this guy, but oh, anyway. Colonel, wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Who should I be talking about intelligence leaks? Right, let's go. This is also a quest we get to Boone, where we can get Boone's triggers. Oh, it's inaccessible. The guy's up above us, probably. So, yeah. If you find the traitor and the mole and we kill him, that's another trigger for Boone, if you missed the other ones. It's her.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But
that's
you know
not
how
exactly.
colonels can be.
Yeah. Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for N.C.R. already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Okay, is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Um, why did you just beat your business as that? How about a truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Yeah. Why don't you beat your president? That's just. Have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Why did you just beat him up?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the N.C.R. frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the N.C.R. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Okay, let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the N.C.R. instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And
All right.
I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out. Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
Alright, so let's talk to this guy, shall we?
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the N.C.R. is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
How naive, Silas. Coptium optimi pessima. Caesar sees you as a threat now.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
Ah, you're a danger to him alive. Your knowledge threatens him.
I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Centurion, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
Centurion. Caesar's laws are absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
In addition to treason, you're also a deserter.
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this woman is trying to kill me. She's not who you think she is.
Very interesting, alright.
Let's finish this up, then we can talk. Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
Alright, I guess we have to wait for her to go in.
All that shouting. Honestly, Silas, you get free room and board. The least you could do is be a good guest.
Lieutenant, this woman is an agent of the Legion on a mission to kill me.
My, we have an active imagination today, don't we?
Think about it. Is it worth the risk? You need what I know.
Well, it sounds like the two of you are becoming fast friends.
It'll be your head if I die, Lieutenant. You'll be disgraced.
You know what? I think you're right, Silas.
Of course I'm right.
Except, I don't care. Because it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to never have to hear you say another word, Silas. Carry on.
Lieutenant!
Hey there again.
You don't have to do this.
You shouldn't have done that. I'm the only friend you have right now. Oh, but I do, Silas. Unlike you, I followed Caesar's orders.
If I'd killed myself, then I would have been murdering one of Caesar's greatest soldiers. Either choice is a betrayal of the Legion, as I see it. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless N.C.R. patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command. I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
If his empire falls, it's because it'll be because his centurions are so gullible.
What? What do you mean?
You've been tricked, Silas. I'm working with the N.C.R. Just got you to talk.
No, you slimy bastard. Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will
I'm sure.
burn.
I'm sure it will.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the N.C.R. some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Okay, funny. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check
That's
up
how you
on
spell
him.
it. What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Alright, so. It said there have been thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Alright, let's get out of here. Right, so this quest is a bit tricky. At least this part of the quest is a bit tricky since there is gonna be a time limit. The moment we talk to we go into the tower. So yeah, It's a bit of a pain in the ass. We gotta move fast to the get out of here. Go into the base itself. Go on top of all the stairs. Then you have to go to the thing. I'm actually gonna save before that because there is a very big possibility of us failing this quest. I failed before, so there's that possibility. We don't have a. We can only stay here at night, roughly. So let's wait until roughly midnight. So it's 6 a.m. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hours roughly. Let's go for 16 just in case I messed up the count there.
Fancy meeting you
Oh,
here,
what the fuck
friend.
are you? Okay, how did you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
You see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
It's good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Alright, let's get out of here. We kinda in the middle of something, Victor. I think since we didn't talk to him in, we didn't talk to Victor in Boulder City, he kinda just let himself get invited here. Let's actually just honey face. There we go. Right, just wait a little bit more. Nothing yet. Alright, let's try it one more time. Nope. Just keep waiting a little bit. The timer only starts when the timer basically only starts when you hear the guy here talk. So you kinda just have to wait a little bit here. One more time. And actually take a look at his. Nope. Okay, I might as well take another look at this. Right, it's roughly at 6 in the morning, right? 1, 6, 1, 6, yeah, roughly that time. And it's currently 6 in the morning, so gonna. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, this quest, but nah, what are you gonna do, right? You gotta wait a little bit. Alright, that's no longer late night, so. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to wait a bit more. Unfortunately, there. There's also an Easter egg here, I'm pretty sure. Just have to talk to the guy, the trader, basically. Come on. Brother. Right, I think it's at 1 in the morning, right? Alright, so let's try to sneak around here. 1 a.m. Come on. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and then when I actually get to him, I'll replay it. So see you in a little bit. Okay, I got him. Alright, just give me a second. Let's save here, and then we can go.
Frumentarius Picus, over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
I have clearance for catching spies.
I don't know what you mean. Aha! Come on!
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I think I missed the Easter egg, but anyway, it was a Carmen Sandiego thing. Let's just get out of here. Go quickly as we can to the of course. Nope, it didn't crash. Okay. We need to go as quickly as possible to the monorail, which is just a breezy jog since there's no sprint button in this game. You have to wait your Fallout 4 to get one. Anyways, we go in here. Go up these stairs quickly. And hopefully we make it in time. Okay, I think we made it. Alright, we got it. We're just in time. Now, where is it? It's not in this carriage. Nope, it has to be here. Fuck. I think it's here. There it is. Input the activation code. There we go. Oh, close one. Because yeah, if the monorail blows up, then we can't use it. Obviously. Anyways, we got it. We killed the guy that was causing all this trouble, and that was that, basically. The only thing we lost was the Easter egg we didn't get. It's alright, it's a bit of a shame, but we still got it. Alright, I think this actually gives us free access to the monorail, which is great. So let's just talk to the General? Colonel.
Look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but I'm told you've been an angel on our shoulder.
Okay, you won't have any problems with intelligence links anymore.
No? What happened?
It was Curtis. He was with the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the N.C.R. long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so.
But he's dead, so...
a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Alright, that's that. We can get out of here. There are more quests to be done in here, but not all of them have exclusive time things or whatnot. So let's just carry on with the thing we were doing here before we got sidetracked. And to Camp Forlorn Hope. All the way over here. This is now another area with a few quests. Ah, fuck. I forgot this place has respawning cazadors. Jesus, man. Luckily, my guys can take care of them. Yeah, after 3 days, the enemies respawn, and we were waiting for a long time there, so yeah, that makes sense. Luckily, our companions can kill them really easily, and they also give us pretty good XP amounts, I think. Yeah. It's a wind farm here, so that's that. Just gonna wait for my guys to kill all of them. Jesus, man, they scared the shit out of me. Alright, he's crippled. There we go. They are so fast. That Veronica is poisoned. Luckily, Edie can't get poisoned, so there's that. The perks of having a robot companion is that I never seen that before. Our character backing up, and of course I'm poisoned. Great. Okay, I think we're good. What? Okay, I think we should be somewhat good. Let me just eat some mac and cheese. And there we go. That should stay off the thing for a little bit, the poison. Okay, I think that was it. I think we don't have any more. Nope, we still. Oh, nope. I think we're done with the poison. Yeah, we're done with the poison. Thankfully, that's that. Now, Camp Forlorn Hope is right here, but we kind of have to go around the mountain. It's a bit of a pain to get there. Right, and after that, we're actually gonna go into the, where is the, that's a Brotherhood of Steel bunker, that's DLC stuff. Correctional facility, Quarry Junction, there we go. After that, we're going here. After we complete this part of the quest, we're gonna go there too, so we can get some pretty good armor. I think the armor we're getting there is related to the N.C.R. But in general, it's not that bad. The enemies of the N.C.R. are just the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood of Steel and the Legion. You just have to be careful when doing the Veronica's quest. There it is. Camp Forlorn Hope. Anyways, let me just check. There is a quest to be done here, right? Let me just check, just in case. I put a spell on you, is already done, so I can check that one off. Yeah, there's like 3 whole quests here. Mechanical, Mystery, Restoring Hope, and Return to Sender. So yeah. Most of them are... you can't see it just yet. There's a, like, square thing around. Right, let's just talk to someone. Probably that tent over there. You.
Hello. I'm glad to see you here.
Captain Gills at Burr Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
I'll be honest. The Legion has me worried here, but I think I can spare some soldiers. Consider your request granted.
Thanks. What do you need help with?
I've got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape so we can strike back. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus our efforts on taking back Nelson from the Legion. And the more that gets done around here, the more resources I'll be able to put into assaulting Nelson.
I could do that for you.
Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
Alright, I'm just getting, like, a billion quests right now. I'm just gonna focus on that. For now, let's just go to Nelson because Veronica has a dialogue there, so let's just see.
Ordinary guys with knives and bullets, and they're taking over Nevada.
Alright.
You know, I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies.
Why don't you do something about it?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about what kind of role we could take on that would give us the best chance of survival. But I think things are starting to come together. I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them.
Alright, so that's 2. Goodbye.
See you around.
Anyways, let's just carry on with this quest. Ooh, the Crimson Caravan Company. Yeah, I think this is not the Strip. The Strip is somewhere around here. I don't remember where. But yeah, for now we're just gonna go ahead and go into the Ranger's safe house. Which is on the side of the mountain over there. It's a bit of a walk. But I think we'll be able to get to it. There's one of this and one of the Legion. I think they you can find them normally, but you can only get the key for it if you side with it, or if you help the Legion or the N.C.R. That is also part of a quest, so we can get a new companion out of it. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and keep Veronica with us. What the? Oh! Haha, very funny. The Legion sent guys after me, but they're now fighting But they're not fighting those guys. That is so fucking funny. Okay, this guy's too strong for that, so let's try... Let's go for an explosive. Let's see how they like it. Hey, Veronica. Yeah, you could try doing something. Wow, he's actually pretty strong. Veronica, can you please do something? There we go. Veronica, please. Stop teabagging and actually do something, Veronica. Hopefully this doesn't hit any of the Legion guy, not the Legion, the, there we go. Where's No, there you are. What are you doing, girl? Let's take the dynamite, healing powder, Nevada stuff. Hunting rifle, that's always nice. Let's repair the one we have. Oh, it's already full. Oh, nice. Alright, we don't want to talk to those guys for now. Let's just... Oh, I think Edie's fighting the last guy. Oh, he got it. I think that's a level up, actually. Yeah, it's definitely a level up. There we go. Yeah, let's get speech up to the max there, and now finally we can get our guns all the way up so we can at least do some damage. Alright, so the there's a lot of enemies over there. I wonder what they are. We actually just put a save here just in case there's a crash. Well, rat scorpions, okay. Not that bad, I suppose. Just gonna go around them.
Trouble.
Oh, there's a cave over there. I'll just let them fight the guys. Well, never mind. The guy wants the piece of me. Never mind. Veronica took care of him. Veronica, over there. This guy, come here. There we go. There we go, see? Oh, there's a cave here. I don't think I've ever went here. Black Rock Cave. I've never went here, actually. What's here? Bunch of rats. Fucking Nightkin.
Grenade!
Okay. Just throwing blindly at this point, so we don't know where they are. Come on, open up the menu. Let's go for the hunting. Let's go for the repeater at this point. There he is. Boulder sword and a grenade. I'll take that. Oh, but I can master. That's an actual dangerous one. Just let our guys do a bit more of the damage. We missed both. There we go. A light machine gun. Nice. I think. Oh, this is a normal light gun. Okay. Damn it, can't see jack shit here. Alright, nice. I'm guessing you have an assault carbine. Huh. And a dead prospector. A paladin toaster, huh? Isn't that nice? Hey, Veronica.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Not this time. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Hey, you can have this. Nice, you can see she's wearing it. It's a unique.
Always hurt the ones we care about the most.
It's a unique thing, unique weapon. So there she goes. We're not going to be using that, so hey, there's something for her. Yeah, I never went here. I know that like Black Rock, there's like a bunch of super mutants up there, so it's kind of funny that they throw the Nightkin into the basement. I guess not even them cared about the Nightkin. Alright, turn lights off. It's around the corner of this mountain. The thing. Let's see, it should be around here. Thunder? Really? How the hell do you hear thunder? Black Mountain. No, that's just Black Mountain. Yeah, we're still kind of far away. Kind of crazy we can discover Black Mountain all the way from over there. We can fast travel. When we fast travel, we're just gonna go on top of that. That's an energy thing station. Electrical station there. And again, there. Slowly, but we are. We can see Vegas all the way from here. It's basically the big landmark. To know where you are. We're almost there. Just need to go around here. There we go. I think we can see it in the map already. Yep, there it is. Looks like a vault entrance, but it really isn't. It's just there. There you go. Really dug in safe house. There it is. Now from here we can get the N.C.R. power ring. Oh yeah, awesome. Let's take this actually. Veronica. Yeah, come on. Edie, get out of the way.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Huh? Yeah, she is. Nah, come on. That is such bullshit. So that's faction armor. Apparently she can't use it. That's kind of bullshit, but fine, whatever. Right, let's repair the stuff we have. So yeah, if we use it, we get addressed as one of the N.C.R. members, which kind of sucks. At least we can use the helmet with no problems. Although it's actually kind of better to use the first beret, the beret. Yeah. It is a bit of a shame. The armor is kind of cool, but it's faction tied, so we're kind of stuck with that. Everything is pretty much just empty. But yeah, that's pretty much one of the ways to get the armor there. Bit of a shame that Veronica can only use the helmet, but whatever. If we're ever in any real danger, I'll just switch to the to this. Anyways, that's that. Let's just go ahead and go into the Crimson Caravan Company already, so we can take care of that real quick. Can I buy stuff from you?
McGla- Your lady
No.
friend seems out of place here.
Nah, she's fine. She can't wear faction armor, which is a bit of a shame. But she's a bit of understandable. She's technically enemies with the N.C.R. Just kind of wished we could have given her the power armor, since it's I think it's also kind of funny they give us power armor for the N.C.R. when the N.C.R. can't even give us how do I say it? The N.C.R. can't give us power armor training. We have to go through the Brotherhood or do a companion quest for one of the companions to get the training armor. To get the power armor training. Anyways, I think you can see it from here. The Camp McCarran is also not the Camp McCarran. The Caravan Company is also somewhere we need to go to get the Cassidy as a companion. So there's also that. Alright, I think we just need to talk one more with one more, do one more trigger for Veronica to get her companion quest to trigger. So yeah, that's the gun runners. That's something else. That's if you got a unique weapon gets lost or you sell it by accident or something, it will always return here. You know, you can also dismiss companions through here for some reason.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
What is this place?
This is the new Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
That's impressive. A weaponry, where did it all come from?
All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
Alright. How did you get inside there?
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault.
Kinda clever. Alright, let's see what they have.
I am ready to...
So, yeah, they have a lot of stuff. They have good stuff as well. They got so much, they're very expensive too, so, yeah. As you can see, the amount of stuff they have is pretty great. This is the best sniper rifle in the game. We are gonna need this when we take on the Quarry Junction. But for now, and also you can see there's a strength requirement. That also mostly just applies to the sway of your weapon. Since it's a very heavy thing, you're not gonna just carry it around, right? Most of the stuff is like 3 or 4 or 6. Caravan shotgun, the chainsaw. Bit ridiculous that the chainsaw requires 7 strength, but whatever. That's the Fat Man, a special Fat Man. Gehenna. It's the sword we get in Fallout 3, the flaming sword. A few is just the same weapon. The medicine stick is also a good weapon. There's the power fist, the ripper. Sleepy time. It's a silence assault. Silenced. You know what it is. Trail carbine. Yeah. Critical kill equals boom. It explodes. That's pretty much it. Then we got some armor. I think I'll actually see if I can get any better armor than the one we already have. Yeah, I think we actually want that one. So let's see what we can sell. I want to keep at least 100 thing there. Also, I should sell the dynamite and the grenade. What else do we not need? Yeah, let's actually sell the ranger hat. Oh no, we can't. It doesn't do anything. Let's sell the spacesuit. This thing. Let's sell the atomic cocktail. Perfect. Let's sell the nectar. This one's barely gonna be used. Yeah, we can sell the drugs, the fixer, the Hydra. We already have the things. Okay, that's good enough. We can now get ourselves some actual good armor for once. Yeah, barely. Alright, let's see what else we can sell. Lottery tickets? Might as well. It's something, right? Bobby pins, we need those. What else? Can do that. The machete too, we don't really use. Where is the thing? There it is. Fuck it, let's sell these things too. Might as well, since we're trying to get some better armor. 700. How the hell are we gonna get 700? Let's sell the Venom too. Irradiated water. Might as well. The medics. Yeah, we don't need these anymore. We can just sell that. Psycho 2. They actually kind of need that. Yeah. Might as well sell that thing as well. There we go. That's enough. Alright. Reinforced armor 2. There we go. Okay. Get some better stuff. Nice. Now we got to get our money back. Basically just from There we go. And now we get our agility back. That's pretty much it. Veronica.
You're making me
you
carry
can...
the heavy stuff, aren't you?
No. You can take the metal armor. There we go. There we go. We're a lot more better equipped there. Anyways, this is the way to Freeside. Not exactly Vegas, but it's close enough. Over here is where we need to go. We're just gonna finish up this so we can end today's part. I think this is going on for a while. I don't have a timer or anything, so I don't really have a notification of how long this has been going on, but let's see. Hey. Don't mind me, I'm just going in. Oh, hey, how's it go? Oh, yeah, it's you.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment
Alright,
I
I forgot
promised you
about
back
that.
in Good Springs.
Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
No, that's not the caravan. What's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Yeah, that's actually one of the DLCs, so yeah.
See you around.
I don't think we'll see him in the DLCs, but yeah. Anyways, talking to this guy.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
Magnum revolver, boxing gloves. Yeah, the silenced pistols do get a bit more critical damage. Anyways, let me see. Ah, they also have mods for stuff. Yeah, mods for weapons. Let me see. Alright, so it's not this. Can you have some questions for me? What does the Crimson Caravan get as merchandise?
Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it.
Do caravans have trouble from bandits?
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized.
Where are you from?
A little place in the N.C.R. called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really.
That's all. Goodbye. Okay.
Hey there.
What did you guys want me to buy? Where is it? Yeah, the guy has actually pretty good stuff, all things considered. Ah, there we go. I think that's it. So yeah, keep an eye on this guy later on. There we go. I think we've got everything that he wants us, right? Yep, alright, let's go. Back to Good Springs, Bitter Springs, so we can get that done for now. And then next part, I guess we can go around. Let me see if D is the no, that's Vault 3. We're actually gonna need to go there eventually. Nerve Passage. No, but it's roughly in this general direction. The Sunset Sarsaparilla thing is roughly in that direction. So yeah, we'll see it when we get there. There's a giant bottle as part of their building, so it's pretty easy to spot. So basically, this whole part was just helping out the N.C.R. Since there's so many quests tied to the N.C.R. compared to anything else.
Those medical supplies have already been a phenomenon.
Alright, I found these books you wanted.
Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful. Thank you. I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Your bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
Don't sweat it. I'm glad to help.
Well, still, thanks again.
Gain karma. Alright, one last thing to do is this one. No, not this one. This one.
Oh, I've heard of you.
Are things doing better at the camp now?
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. I can't offer much of a reward, but know that the N.C.R. is very grateful.
Alright. Whatever you can spare us would be a great help.
Here, take this. I hope you put it to good use.
Got some pork and beans. Purified water. 20 NCR dollars. Kind of funny in a way. We help them get the reinforcements from all around the area, and they just give us $20. I don't know, it's just kind of funny to me. Hey, buddy.
Hey there. Need any?
What do you have? A single stim pack. Might as well. Alright, time to head back and hit the sack. Or hit the hay. Whatever you want to call it. Anyways, let me see. I don't think we have... we could have gotten the glance to sell. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna grab this and just sell all of this. Yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be it for now. Next time we're gonna go ahead and do even more things. Just basically just doing this one more, and then if you Camp Forlorn Hope, there's like a few more quests we can do. We're just gonna do those, and then we can finally go to Freeside so we can finish up her quest line. It's gonna be a while since we before we actually meet Benny. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for more Fallout New Vegas. Ciao.